Welp, Tuesday morning. Go in, fire up the truck like normal. Oh, do my pre-trip, let the truck idle, let it warm up, get my coffee. Oh, go around the truck, and as usual, dirty again. So, well, it is what it is when you live in the Pacific Northwest, where we don't really get too much of a break from the rain. So, got a load heading up to Seattle today. So, 60,000 pounds is what we're looking at. And here comes the rain. Now, on the playback, me looking at it now, the rain kind of looks calming, kind of peaceful. But I'll tell you what, I would have traded anything to hook back up to a van or a reefer or something to where I didn't have to sit out in this rain and get soaking wet at 6 in the morning. I would have traded anybody a trailer this day. But I'll tell you what, guys, days like this makes you really cherish the sunny days, the days where the roads are dry, days where you don't have to wear a hoodie, the days where you can just wear shorts. But when you're flatbedding, especially open flatbedding, you don't always get that luxury of being able to get loaded inside or be able to sit inside of your truck. And you know the deal, guys. It's tough sometimes. Mornings like this, it's rough. But as you can hear in the background, I'm sitting in the truck. These guys are reworking my load, and I was frustrated. I'll tell you what, you can see how long I was sitting there. I ended up hitting the road, pointing the 389 north, heading to Seattle for a 3-drop load. 4-drop load. Pretty quiet morning, not too much going on. Easy truck up north. So nothing to complain about there. Another thing that was really bothering me, I know if you guys are looking at it down there, you can see that kind of a check engine light for the ABS, traction control, whatever. Every once in a while, this damn light will come on and it'll go away within maybe, 100 miles or whatever. Or if I turn off the truck and restart it. But it's just another reminder of you can't let things go. And I've let this go. It's been doing it 20,000 miles. It started doing it. I got to get the truck into Peterbilt. They got to fix a couple things yet. But we'll get to it. Every once in a while, you got to show these guys who's boss. 61 miles an hour up a pretty good grade. Got 60,000 plus on the deck. Yeah, you got to show these guys who's boss every once in a while. You see how much mile an hour I got coming around that guy. Good times. And you guys seen me back in here before. Well, this is my first customer, and yet again I got to back in there. And it's probably about a quarter mile back once you get in there to get into their place, right here through the gate. These guys got me unloaded pretty quick here. They only had a couple of beams, and I was on my way. Of course, dropped the paperwork in the rain, in the puddle. As you guys can see, I was so frustrated because of this. Look down the center of that right there. You see how they got these small pieces on the bottom layer? The dunnage is all crooked and bent. I'll tell you what, those 3 tiers, for the most part, were all one drop. There's no reason for loads to look like this. But you know what? It is what it is when you're an owner-operator and these guys are feeding you. You just got to kind of roll with the punches. So I put her back in the wind, heading to my second drop on the outside of Seattle. I'm trying to hurry up. I know these guys usually get you unloaded pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty painless. So I was looking forward to that. I was looking forward to hurrying up and getting out of town before traffic starts in Seattle. If you're not out of town by at least 2 o'clock, you're going to be sitting in traffic in Tacoma, sitting in traffic up there by the scale. You're going to be sitting in traffic in Olympia, the whole nine. It's kind of one of those deals. You just got to get out of town as fast as you can. So I was really looking forward to that. So I made my way to my last drop, and of course the rain followed me. And I figured these guys would get me in and out super quick. They got huge lifts, plenty of staff. There wasn't very many people there. But to my surprise, I was left waiting on an email from somebody. I guess they didn't know where the material was going. They didn't know if it was going to go to Alaska or if it was going to go to Hawaii. So I had to sit there for over 2.5 hours waiting on an email, waiting on my paperwork, waiting to figure out if I was going to get unloaded or not. After a while, I let the guys know that we're checking stuff in out in the yard. Hey man, just give me a heads up when you know something. After an hour of me sitting there under the guard shack, I figured it wouldn't be a big deal to just sit in the truck. And after about 45 minutes of sitting in there, they escorted me out into the yard. The reason I was so excited to maybe have this as my last drop is because I know that they have huge forklifts. They got forklifts. I brought over 60,000 pounds in here numerous of times. And their forklifts can pick this stuff up in one shot, no problem. But today, I kind of struck out. 2.5 hours for just this. He picked that entire load up, 50,000 pounds, like it was nothing. But anyways, guys, on the positive note, we got that empty trailer that I had been chasing all day. And when you see that, to me, that's just a sigh of relief, man. Nothing went wrong. Yeah, it wasn't the most enjoyable day. It wasn't the most exciting. But on the positive note, the sun came out by the time I left, and it was just an easy cruise home. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.